Now then guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. You join us as League Champions, SPL Champions. 3 seasons this took us, 2 third place finishes and then this final first place finish. We finished 9 points clear of Rangers and Celtic as we end up beating Motherwell and Hibs in our final 2 games to just keep 9 points clear. Now the big one for me is Celtic are finished in 3rd place. Absolutely huge that, as Celtic don't even get Champions League football this season, meaning they also miss out on Champions League revenue, and that's big if we want to keep progressing and obviously getting that top quality talent. So as you see at the minute, there you go, 1st place finish in the league. Semi-final loss to Celtic in the Scottish Cup, semi-final loss to Celtic again in the Betfred Cup. It is what it is. Yeah, we had that disappointing defeat to Real Sociedad in the Europa League. But we're ready to go. Champions League in this season coming. Unbelievable. So first of all then, let's go through the end of season awards and then we'll start talking about my transfer thoughts after that. So here we go then. Heart of Midlothian, end of season review for season 23-24. So the new arrivals then, it was a busy season of the transfer market. It's safe to say there was some good business done in bringing in key new signings. Sammy Martirana being the main man. £5 million is my biggest spend so far. 23 appearances, 7 goals, 1 assist with an average rating of 7. You got a C+ from the board, as obviously they believed that we underpaid wages wise for him. We definitely overpaid for him with £5 million for an 18-year-old winger. But he has got all the talent in the world. I reckon he'll be someone further down the line who I'm going to get mega offers in for, £20+ million. So yeah, he is the man there. My highest rated new signing was Sarkic at 7.19 average rating. That's to be expected. Sub-goalkeeper, only played 7 games. He did have a couple of decent performances for us, especially in that game against Rangers when Gorey was out injured. It was a season to remember then for the Jambos, who rose up the table early in the campaign, positioned themselves for a title challenge and were crowned champions somewhat against the odds. Absolutely against the odds. Obviously, we look at the start of every season, the bookies expect us to finish 3rd. Rangers and Celtic, they're a hard combo to overcome, but we do it. At the end of the day, 9 points cleared. It wasn't close at the end, was it? We got decent results against Rangers and Celtic throughout the season. It was just a shame that we couldn't get some cup competitions in there as well. So the board expectation was to qualify for the Europa League. We've done that and beyond. Final position was 1st. Average home attendance was at 97%, just over 19,500. Competition's top goal scorer was Charlie Brown. And board confidence, the board are delighted that the team has won the Scottish Premiership this season, and I get an A+. Loving that. Moments to remember then, the biggest win was a 4-0 victory over Livingston away from home. The match to remember was a 4-1 victory away again at AEK Athens. Not for me. For me, the match to remember has got to be that AC Milan game when we absolutely battered them. And goal of the season was Byrne on 84 minutes. A memorable goal from Byrne as he runs from inside his own half before hitting a powerful effort from 27 yards. That's when we beat Dunfermline 3-1 towards the end of the season. Club finances then and club reputation, there you go. We are currently 3-star, exactly what we were before the season started. So no big increase in reputation as of yet. Obviously Europe will do that for us anyway. So the club's reputation has not changed over the past season. We've had no new sponsorship deals. And revenue, we've lost almost 700k in broadcast revenue. That is massive to consider the season that we've had. And commercial revenue, we've lost around 40k there. Total merchandise sales then were 1.44 million, and shirt sales we sold just under 13,000 at 12,809. Highest selling shirt was Shanklin, number 10 there, and then the rest of the place you'd expect to see. No goalkeeper shirt, that's a shame. You'd expect to see Gorey up there somewhere. And how we lined up then, so the team, you'd more or less be able to name the team before the team was selected. Gorey in goal, Clark, Finley, Sutan, Logan, Ridamotta, Divine, Irving, Ginelli, Irving, Coventry in there, and then Shanklin and Brown up front all day long. Might get Hernandez in there, and Stevie Centemar's been injured the majority of the season anyway. So the accolades then, manager awards, I got manager of the month for November, January and April, and then I've just got Scottish Players Manager of the Year and Scottish Footballers Writer of the Year for this season as well. So 2 Manager of the Year awards there, absolutely massive. Player awards then, Fans Player of the Season was John Souttar. I'd agree with that in fairness for the fans. My player of the season is definitely Ridamotta. He's an absolute tank. He's dictated the majority of the games this season. He's been all over the place. So for me, Ridamotta. Young player of the season was Reece Devine. Signing of the season was Luigi Ancora. Again, like I say, probably went Ridamotta there. Goal of the season was Byrne, which we've discussed. Top goal scorer was Charlie Brown with 16 goals. Most assists, Mitch Clark with 15. Most players of match performance is Gorey. decent he's been. You know, he's been solid throughout. And highest average rating was Reece Devine again with a 7.3 rating. In competition awards, UEFA Europa League Golden Boot, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown got the Golden Boot? No way. Charlie Brown, Golden Boot. 10 goals this season. The final is obviously Lazio and Real San Sebastian. So, in fairness, the team that knocked us out, Real Sociedad, are in the final. So, you were wanting the Real Sociedad win. We're absolutely cheering for that one. Record breakers then. Worst discipline is John Souttar with 18 yellow cards and 1 red. Highest transfer fee paid, we know that. Sammy Martirana, 5 million. And fastest goal, Charlie Brown, on 10 seconds. History in the making then, your hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at the end of our season awards ceremony. Absolutely bossed it. So the club vision then, we know the drill for the majority of it, don't we? Club culture, develop players using the club's youth system, play defensively solid football, play counter-attacking football, and do not sign players over the age of 30. We do a little bit of that. 5-year plan then, work within the wage budget always, minimum 2-year contracts for first team players, and to build a new stadium. Wow, the board want to build a new stadium, that's huge. End of this coming season then is to qualify for the Europa League, fine. We want to be winning it again, but we'll take that. Champions League playoff is a bare minimum. We've just basically got to get through that and get into the group stages. And training facilities to be improved. So the stadium and the training facilities are going to get improved. And then going on, they just want us to keep qualifying for Europe. Accept that, fine. Obviously, we're going to keep trying to win the league. That's what we're all about. Getting Champions League places, that's the main thing. Squad dynamics then, let's have a look. We've got one player that's currently unhappy. That's Pascal Lombardo. He feels that he should be starting more games. He hasn't really started as many as he should, in fairness. Finlay and Cora and Souttar have been decent in the middle when called upon. So team cohesion then is very good. Club atmosphere is excellent. And managerial support is also excellent. Top influencers then, we've got John Souttar, Inamotor and Logan as my 3. And I've got 6 players that, you know, don't really have any impact on the squad at the minute. Anyone against this? Absolutely not. Burn has no real opinion of us, and Burn will probably go anyway. So him and Coventry are probably going to be out of here. They're me 2 on the list to leave first. End of season team meeting, then let's discuss our plans for next season. Congratulations on winning the title. It's a great achievement, but that was the easy part. The job now is to make sure you retain it next time round. It'll be tough, but I know you're all capable of it. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, now loving it. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. I'll also be aiming to reach the Champions League competition proper next season. Absolutely. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. And once you come back from Benidorm, we'll discuss the rest of it. So they're off on their jollies then. They're good to go. And so are we. So new season team report. There's plenty of room in the wage budget. That's the main notable strength. And the notable weakness is 20 of 46 assists conceded in the last 50 matches have come from through balls. 100%. We've seen that so many times, that ball through the middle catching us out. McBride issues season injury report. No surprises here. The Burn will be the top 1 guaranteed. There you go. Burn and Coventry is a surprise. Burn has been shocking. The last 3, we've had him for 3 seasons, and I think at the end of every season he's been the most injured player. So Burn needs to go. What's he valued at? 9.75 million. He's a player in his prime, but we need to, let's move him on now. End of season break. Obviously, they're all away on the jollies, which gives us a chance to start rebuilding the squad or improving the squad. And where are we going on the training camp then? So we've got Austria, Australia, Spain, Portugal, Denmark. Let's go Australia. Let's spread the Hearts brand. There we go. And Frail reports on St. Omar. He's doing all right. He's been out for, 6 months of the season. So let's keep it going. Let's see what we can do. So here we go then. A message from Ambudge. Board plan to build a new stadium. The board have announced plans to build a new stadium and are in the process of searching for suitable sites and possible investors. The main reason behind the decision was that the Jambo's current ground, Tynecastle Park, is an old venue with high maintenance cost, and the board felt it would be more beneficial to build a brand new stadium. Fair enough, I'm all about that. And they're going to improve the training facilities as well. It's all go here. We've certainly won the league at the right time, and Hearts player named in SPFL Team of the Week, Martirana, obviously. Right, so we have the relegation playoff final first leg then. So we got Dundee United against Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock goal difference keeping them in 11th. St Mirren going down. And Dundee win 3-1. A 90-minute goal, a 93rd and a 95th minute. Deary me. And the second leg now then. So Dundee away from home but 3-1 up. And Celtic and Motherwell in the Scottish Cup final as well. Can you imagine if Celtic blew that? Dundee, they go up after beaten, well I say beaten, Kilmarnock on aggregate 3-2. Kilmarnock win 1-0 on the night. And Celtic 4-0 against Motherwell. Battered them. Well and truly. Didn't even put up a fight, Motherwell. You get all the way there and fall apart. Oh dear. Right, so where do we go to improve? We have spoken about it before, obviously. For me, I'd like to get another striker in there. Maybe Hernandez, time to move him on. Who knows? Hernandez has been decent for. He's only 21-year-old. He's valued at 5 million. Not quite sure. Definitely want to improve in the middle of the midfield. Rinomota obviously deeper down here. Want to improve on the right as Clarkson, Ginelli and Byrne will obviously probably all end up leaving if I'm completely honest. And that's it. Goalkeeper-wise, it would take something serious to turn me head because Gorey, number one, let's give him an opportunity in the Champions League as well. So yes, so we all know the drill now. I'm going to go away for a couple of hours. We'll have a cheeky little transition. It's about to happen. And when we come back on the other side of that, it'll be the day before the first game of the season. I'll have had a complete overhaul. Or I won't have changed anything, if I'm completely honest. I'll just run with the team as it is. We'll talk through the transfers. Yeah, and we'll be good to go to defend our SPL Championship next season. Right then guys, so we're back, and if I'm completely honest, it's not been a great transfer window, but I've strengthened in the right areas. We've still got a lot of business to do. We've not really spent any money. We've not had many players leave, and we've bought barely anybody in. So let's go through it then. So we've only had one player leave the club, and that's Josh Ginelli. He has gone to Al Wahada in the UAE, 27-year-old. We know a lot about Ginelli anyway. He was here when I first started. He has left, like I say, 6 million. 23 appearances for us last season, 8 goals, 4 assists. Has been good, but out on the wide areas was just I think we need an upgrade, if I'm completely honest. We've got Sammy Martirana on one side, and I'm really struggling to get someone for the other side. However, we are pushing on, but £6 million for me, you know, and we got him on a free transfer again. He's getting paid 89k a week. That is incredible. He probably got 5k a week for us, and they're going to pay him 89k. So Josh Ginelli is the one and only player to leave us thus far. First player in then is Lewis Bates, so he joins us from Chelsea. Now he's a central midfielder by trade who can play in that defensive midfield role as well. He's not the finished article, currently 3-star, potential ability 5-star. Now him and Connor Coventry will fight it out in the middle. We've also got Rinomota and Diallo, who I'm going to show you in a moment, who can all go in there. So yeah, he joins us from Chelsea, and he joins us for 350k. Now he played 27 games in the English League 2 for Grimsby. He didn't do too bad there. He got over a 7 rating. But yeah, he's coming in. He's just had a bit more depth into the middle. We've also brought in Ibrahima Diallo. Now, he is a guy that can play in both of those middle positions, defensive mid, centre mid. And he's, look at the stars. You can see there yourself. He suits every single position that we want him to play in. He's currently playing a 3.5-star, potential 4.5-star. And him and Rinomota will challenge each other. All round, he's dynamite. He's not great aerially, heading only 10. But he's definitely an improvement on Clarkson. So Ibrahima Diallo joins us on a free transfer from Southampton. Played a few games in the Premier League. He had 8 appearances in 22-23. And then 23-24 he only got the 1 appearance, a 6.4 there. His ratings wise though are shocking. Hopefully he'll do better in the SPL. But yeah, a real quality player for me. And then here's a marquee signing for you. Alexander Mitrovic joins us, 29-year-old. Got him for 2.8 million. That's what West Ham paid for him, and they wanted the money back. Only played 3 times last season, but this guy as a target man, him and Brown up front, and that's what we're using him as a target man. Yeah, he's a little bit on the decline. I think he's still got a couple of years to give for me. Him, Shanklin, Mitrovic and Saint-Amar, honestly, that'll be absolutely incredible up front. So that is it then. So how has that impacted the finances? Finances wise, we've still got £18 million in the bank because we have spent next to nothing. Now, I am still trying to strengthen. We've got loads of wage budget to play with as well. Maybe a bit too much wage budget, if I'm completely honest. Should we make an adjustment? That's where we'll go. I've still got 40 odd K to play with, and I'm really happy with how things are going. Finances wise, yeah, we're in a strong shape. It's going from strength to strength. We've got 26 million in the overall balance, and we've still got a lot to do obviously, but squad dynamics, team cohesion's good, club atmosphere is very good, and my geo support's excellent. Jack Byrne, Coventry and Lombardo. Obviously Lombardo wants more games, but Byrne and Coventry, they're both unhappy that I'm trying to sell them on. Nobody out there wants them though, or wants them for the value that I want to get for them. So we've got 4 players that currently have no real opinion of us. That's Byrne, Youngdahl, Lombardo and Clarkson. Now Sarkic, he's gone out on loan this season. He's gone to Blackburn, I believe. So Youngdahl will become my second keeper this season after a successful loan spell at Dundee last season. Squad depth-wise then, it looks much better up front. As you can see, I've got two 3.5-star strikers now in Shankland and Mitrovic. Brown there as well. Hernandez, Saint-Amar. Lots of options up front. I think we're sorted there. Out on the left-hand side, we've got Martirana and Divine. In the middle, I've got Rinamotta, Diallo, Coventry. That'll do for me. Obviously, we've got Bate there as well. Rinamotta and Diallo, they'll fight it out for that defensive midfield place there. And out on the right, I've still got Byrne, and that is it. Matt Ritchie, obviously, there as well, and Patterson. But I do need to strengthen out on that right-hand side. At the back, sorted in that left-hand position, we've got Divine, Mitch Clark and Ancora. In the centre of my defence, we've got Souttar, Finlay, Lombardo, Ancora as well. And out right, we've got Souttar, Mitch Clark, and Logan. Probably Mitch Clark and Logan will fight it out there. And then in goal, we've still got Gorey, Sarkic out on Lord and Youngdahl. Can't really grumble with that. You know, that is a quality setup. I still need to strengthen out on that right-hand side. Nothing's going to happen now between the end of this episode and the start of the next episode because we're coming back for that first game against Motherwell. But as far as the squad goes, yeah, I think we should be able to hit the ground running. We had a massive turnover last season. I did say at the start of that transfer episode that I'd probably weakened the team. I feel I've only strengthened it this time. And if I can, like I say, get a real top quality player out on that right-hand side, I think we're set. We need to add a little bit more depth, obviously, because we're going to be going for it in Europe. We're definitely not going to, like, win the Champions League. But we could get further in that Europa League because if we, obviously, unless we get out the group in the Champions League, that'd be massive. But I would expect us to finish third and then start going for it in the Europa League. So let's have a look, obviously, at the league and what the expectation is. Season preview-wise, we're still expected to finish third. So we're 15-1 to win the league. But like I say, we're still expected that third place finish. We've got nobody in the Media Dream 11. That's basically all Celtic. 8 players out of 11 are from Celtic. So, yeah. And Celtic have sacked Neil Lennon as well. Celtic have now got Darren O'Day as caretaker manager while they're trying to find a manager. So yeah, he was sacked after finishing third place. Obviously they've got no Champions League football this season and ultimately that'll hurt their revenue as well, like I've said in the past. Schedule wise then, we start with Motherwell and Dundee United. So they're my first 2 games. Dundee United recently promoted back to the SPL. And then we've got Hibs in the Scottish Cup second round, Dunfermline, before the Champions League groups are drawn. So we've got an opportunity there to maybe hit the ground running. You know, we won the league by 9 points with a couple of games to go at the end of last season and we had a terrible start. So it'd be nice if we can win one of those first 2 games against either Motherwell or Dundee. So that's where you'll join me next then. So we're going to come right back. Start of the next episode is exactly where we'll end this one. Motherwell and Dundee. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.